back again with another video where today we're talking about the most hated person in the Marvel Rivals community, and that's cece. So if you know who cece is, I don't really need to tell you about what she did, what she didn't do, and all this. And this, but if you don't know, cece is well known for her streaming at Marvel Rivals. Now, what she mentioned is like a $40,000 tournament, which they were hosting at the time, like Marvel Rivals were hosting, and she said that she was going to be in a team full of squads, right? Basically, she joined in a party, and then there was another person around called Kingsman, Kingsman. Like, he or she, they're a popular streamer or whatever, and then he said, oh, I need to win that $40,000 tournament because I need to pay my college tuition, which is like $3,000, I think. And obviously she can't even take that shit slide. She was like, oh, we were playing for banter and jokes and all this. Like, if I can get a clip here, I'll roll a clip.
If we run into like Snake Case's team, can you please play Bucky? Because these teams.
Snake Case's team. I don't understand, bro. I don't get it. You're making me mad, bro. We're been playing against Snake Case's team. This is their team. The only difference is one support player, bro. We won. Shut up now, bro. Like, I'm tired of it. This is fucking getting annoying, and you're making Zaza sad. Like, it's not gonna happen. She's gonna play Black Widow, so just shut up for 2 seconds and just play this goddamn sprint. Like, I don't get it.
You're dead.
Thank you.
But she's really like started to, piss everyone off, and I don't blame them. So if you're going to do something like that, why bother doing it in the first place? Like, why bother joining in? If you're going to play for fun, at least have the public decency to put more effort into the game. Like, you can't just say, oh, it's because you're broke and all this and all that whatsoever, blah blah blah. And it's not just that also. It's the fact that she started to be all apologetic because she lost so much sponsors because of it. And then one sponsor, I forgot the name, decided to, sponsor Kingsman instead. And which is a W, by the way. Big up the sponsor for doing that. And they started to giving them all these promotions, giving all of that. Everything basically that cece had. So it's just stupid. Because why the hell would you mock someone for wanting to pay for their college tuition? And apparently Black Widow's a crap skin. Because she's a sniper and he wanted them to take the game seriously. And also it's like literally dog shit apparently. I don't even play the game. But yeah, I've seen clip. But yeah, like, I don't get the game myself. I'm not really interested in that sort of stuff. But it's just like pretty pointless in my opinion. Like, what the hell? Why the hell would you even be saying that? You know what I mean? So apparently, yeah, without further ado, guys, I'm just gonna play the video now. Oh crap, I forgot to turn the volume on. Hang on, give me a sec, guys.
This video in response to Kingsman's video, and also to all the chatters that are going to come in and ask questions again. I'm just going to direct you to this, and it's the last time I'm going to speak about it. I'll be addressing any allegations or anything that's not true, as well as I included a clip that Kingsman left out in his conversation with Entei, because Kingsman thought it was like rage bait or something, but Ante took the words right out of my mouth. Like, I could not have phrased it better. And if you take it from a third-party perspective, you might be able to digest it a little better. I want to start off by saying that I did not get kicked from the tournament. I was banned on Twitch for violating TOS, saying something toxic to my friend in chat. I've said it before,
Like,
but this time it was around a bunch of
honestly.
haters, so maybe it got spam reported, but it was just for 24 hours. The issue is I can't play in the tournament while banned because if I get streamed and I show up in people's streams, it counts as ban evasion. And I don't want to risk other people getting penalized for it. But it has nothing
How
to do with Bassam in the
coincidental,
tournament.
but
The
you
problem wasn't
wanna...
what he said. He didn't get kicked because he wanted his teammate to swap off Widow. It was because
How does that make sense, sir? Like, what the fuck?
the way he went about it, the tone he took, and the fact that he continued it for over an hour after being asked multiple times to stop.
Let me see these chats for a minute. Let me see this shit. What the fuck? Is this like from the Marv Hard Harry Carry Club? And then what's the other one like? Gang, there is no way, bro. What the fuck? That's like 6. No!
Team
Sorry,
uncomfortable,
Rana.
we were all playing worse, we were distracted, and team morale was just decreasing, and it just was not effective. And we weren't the only people uncomfortable. Our own communities were raising concerns, and his chat also told him to chill out. So this wasn't just a snowflake scenario. I think this is what Kingsman is most upset with me about, is the green light. But I don't think he realizes how little I actually had in the decision. Boston was going to kick Kingsman from the tournament. No.
Get the fuck out of here with that. There is no way you believe that shit. God damn, bro. Like, oh, Kingsman got kicked out for this. No. Like, like, he got kicked out because he was arguing with your ass. Talking about, oh, we're just playing for banter. Like, this is why you work at McDonald's or something, bro. Get out of it with that. Honestly, dude.
No matter
What
I
the
said.
fuck?
Boston sent me a Discord message saying, hey, this is an urgent call.
Hey, cece, when you get a chance to talk, can we talk? It's urgent. Like in court, I'm free right now. I can just mute. Yes, nobody should be able to hear me.
Are you available? And I said, okay.
What the
I muted
hell?
everything on stream, picked up the phone, and this is what Boston said to me. I've been getting a lot of messages and clips about Kingsman's disrespectful behavior. He was saying disrespectful things about you guys while muted. He was saying disrespectful things about the tournament.
Hell?
And I'm just not going to have that. So I'm going to kick him from the
proof
tournament, okay?
to back up this?
And then I say, okay, is this confidential? Should I say anything? And he says, no, I'm going to handle it all. So that was the end of the conversation. The reason why I say green light was because I had the opportunity to advocate for Kingsman more. I could have been like, no, he's just really passionate. No, he's a really good player. But at the end of the day, it's Bossam's decision. And he decided to kick him from the tournament because of his disrespectful behavior, which I agreed was disrespectful. In hindsight, maybe he should have gotten a warning. But at the end of the day, again, it's just Bassam's decision.
What the hell?
A lot of you guys are saying that it wasn't disrespectful. But if you go on for an hour after being told to stop, that's disrespectful. That's how it is. And you guys are saying, oh, why couldn't Zaza just swap? The issue is that she didn't need to swap.
Pay his
At the start of
college
the conversation,
tuition.
Kingsman asks, if we go against Simi's team, what do you have for anti-dive, Bucky, blah, 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 blah. And she goes, I can play Widow. And Kingsman responds, that's not multi-anti-dive. And I follow up with, we haven't even played Simi's team yet.
Keep in mind, Black Widow is the most dog shit ass sniper. Like, literally. Honestly, bro, like, Black Widow has 0 kills because a sniper in the game is arse, apparently. So I don't get why the hell would you even, like, put a sniper as. Like, 0 kills on that board is insane. And, like, absolutely crazy to that shit.
We're about to
Like,
scrim
what
them,
the hell?
but let her try Widow. You've said this multiple times already. Just let her try Widow. And then he proceeds to argue more. And we go on to the next map, and you argue more. And then we go on the next map and argue more. And during this time, I'm telling him to chill. I say, chill, chill, drop the topic, chill. Let her try Widow. That's the whole premise of it. And then we get to the infamous game where she's 0-5.
Damn.
I want you guys to understand, she was going to go 0-5 no matter what she played. Why? Because Kingsman was breathing down her neck, in her ear.
Okay, why the fuck are we making Kingsman the bad guy? You said worse shit as well. Like, I'll roll a clip right now of what you said about Kingsman.
Yes, he missed the $40K tournament. And yeah, I lost sponsors. Still don't feel bad. The internet wants me to cry. He lost money. I lost sponsors. I'm not hurt. I'm not sorry. Yes, I know he's a college student. No, I don't regret it. Even after losing sponsors. Y'all acting like I stole the money myself. He made a choice. And I'm fine with mine. So yeah, sponsors gone, internet mad, still don't feel bad. He lost 40 grand, I lost brand deals, life goes on. Anyway, this is probably my last stream. Bye.
Don't be gaslighting him now. Seriously, dude. What the hell? Like, y'all can't be serious with this. If you believe, what is she talking about, bro? Why would you even let her use widow, bro, at that point? What the fuck? Yo. Hey. No, I'm not judging. If y'all want to, like, do this, do that. But at this point, there's a limit to what you can do. Alright? Actually, a limit. Remember that. Like, this is just, like, messed up. This guy just wants to pay his college debt, bro. And you're making it sound like he's been interrogated. What the actual fuck, dude? Like, it's insane, dude. What the hell?
For the last 30 minutes. She wasn't focused, she wasn't locked in, she wasn't going to play well no matter what she played. So you guys are like, that was her game. That was her game to show off. That was her chance to prove that it worked. No, it wasn't. Because during that time, Kingsman was still down her ear. We finished that map and we go into the next game and we're still arguing about it. At that point, I have to put my foot down as a captain. And yes, I told him to STFU. But you have to understand, this is after an hour of dragging this conversation on, an hour of me asking him to drop this topic, an hour of just continuous arguing in the team. Yes, I finally told him to STFU. And after that,
just shut the fuck
won that map with Zaza on Widow.
What the hell, dude?
Finally, the next game, Zaza's able to focus and shoot back.
Let me see this. Let me see the stats. Where's the Black Widow skin? cce's 21, 9 kills, 12 kills, 11 kills. Casey Delilah. Where's the other? What the hell, dude? Kicked him out of the tournament. It's crazy.
Because no one is down her ear anymore. No one is complaining about the Black Widow pick. She plays so well, at one point, Snakecase swaps off of Venom and goes Magneto. She's MVP. I know some of you guys are like, well, we can't look at stats. Like, looking at the scoreboard is bad. But this isn't about Marvel Rivals. It's about human interaction, relationships, and how you interact with each other, how you communicate with each other. The first day I met Kingsman,
I've lost brain cells watching this shit.
And the first thing he did was question whether I was ready for the draft. He was judging who I was picking.
Where's the proof to back this up, bro? Where's the proof? You can't go around saying, yo, Kingsman said this, Kingsman said that, Kingsman did this, Kingsman did that. Like, where's the proof, bro? Like, the fact you need to, like, raise your high voice to make it to sound innocent is insane to me. If I did that for an apology video, like, seriously, get out of it with that. Honestly, you're hated in the Marvel community for a reason. You need to lock in, honestly. You need to pull like some sort of OJ Simpson comeback in order to like get your sponsor back. But at this point, you ain't getting it back for Jack. Yo.
And then he questions Zaza's Black Widow if she could play something else, start on something else before the scrims even
I guess
start.
that's the time.
The first day of scrims was super chill. We're not running triple support, Zaza's on Black Widow, and we're playing against Iron Fist Magic, Penny Parker. We don't do bad. Like, yes, we didn't win every single.
Okay, I wanna see the stats. Hang on. Right. Let's see the stats. cece, Kingsman 0, 9 kills. How does Casey have two less than Kingsman in kills. How is that possible? What about this one? 11 kills to 9, okay. This is just stupid. Like, what the hell? 15, 5 more. Okay, what's your point? You did better. Like, seriously, would you want a cookie for that? Seriously, what is the actual point in this? You have Moist Critical talking about you, bro. And we're going to react to his video as well after, so stay tuned for that. It's insane, dude. What the fuck? Yo.
One of those maps, but I wasn't concerned about whether we were going to win or not. It was our first day of playing with each other. The second day of playing with each other, the first thing I hear coming out of Kingsman's mouth is, we have to run triple sport. Like, that's it. We have to. And I was arguing. I said, not every team is going to walk out on triple support. Anyways, we go on, and then he brings up the point of Simi's team and Black Widow. The only time that we talked to Kingsman was in the start of the scrims and when he was demanding stuff out of us. And that's why I say it's not a Marvel Rivals thing. It's about multiple days where he's just telling us to do something. And that's our only impression of Kingsman, other than the fact that he's good at the video game.
Team
Day
in
one,
Pokemon
I told
is
Kingsman,
crazy.
rule number 1, don't tilt my team. And rule number 2, don't bring the vibes down on the team, because we're going to lose. A lot of you guys are underestimating how important vibes are in a team scenario. At the highest level of competitive esports, tier 1 esports, you will get booted
Wait,
from a team.
hang on. Don't bring the vibes down. Translating. Don't hurt my feelings for being fucking garbage in a 40k. That's wild. Jarvis, type there's been a severe and continuous lapse in my judgment. Yeah, nobody's taking your side. I'm not even taking her side for shit. What the fuck is this, bro? That's poor sounds of accountability is insane, bro. That's crazy.
Simply because
like, yo, look
your
at
team
the
doesn't like
comment
it.
section in
Even if you're
this.
performing, even if you're doing well, if the team
I'm gonna
synergy isn't
scroll
there,
whilst
you're not
watching
coming
this,
back for another
actually.
season. This plays a part in why I didn't advocate for Kingsman when Bossum said he was going to kick him. Kingsman already showed that he wasn't going to listen to the rules I set on day 1, and so when Bossum said he was going to kick him for being disrespectful, I had no argument. A lot of you guys were asking why I even drafted Kingsman in the first place if I didn't want to be competitive. I wanted to be competitive. Like, I wanted to win. Out of all the...
You didn't want to win. You said that you wanted to play for vibes. No one mentioned about you wanting to win. The only person that wanted to win was Kingsman. That's it. There's literal proof of you talking trash about him, bro. Literal proof saying you don't regret what you did. The gaslighting is insane, dude. At this point, just quit streaming. Delete the YouTube channel. I do not care. Y'all want to act like this is... Oh, and this is crazy. Absolutely crazy.
Captains think I spent the most time looking up graders and deciding who I want in my comp. I knew a little about Kingsman before. I knew he was a good DPS player. In the clip, I said I was going off the spreadsheet and I didn't really know him.
What the hell, dude?
It was because people in the chat glazed him. That was clip farm. I said people were glazing Kingsman because I thought it would be a sweet thing. It's nice to have viewers glazing you in other communities' chat. It's nice to think that your community really fucks with you. But at the end of the day, it was mostly the spreadsheet. On paper, it says that Kingsman is one above all, and he plays Magic, Bucky, Storm, Punisher, Doctor Strange, and that he loves competition. He also says that he will try to ally GL and make sure we say in the sheet that he loves competition so much, he will criticize my teammate for over an hour to swap. The only way I could have known that he was going to micromanage the team was if I asked other creators.
I just want to say, we're like 7 minutes and 10 seconds in the video. And she hasn't even said a simple sorry, I take full responsibility for my actions, and I promise I'll never do that again. She could have just said that and then she would have got her sponsored back. But no, she chooses to like go on a 15-minute and 25-second rant about why Kingsman is a bad person. Like, literally. I'll put a clip of like Kingsman's video on TikTok that he made or something on why he got banned, and you tell me which side do you believe, because if it's cece's, bro, I'm sorry, dude. Like, what the hell is that, dude? At that point, I wouldn't even remember that for jack shit. I'm sorry, I won't.
Opinions of him, but I would have had to do that for everyone in this tournament, and I just don't have the time. But when I met him,
Of course
I
you
told
don't
my
have
chat, I was
chat.
like, I fuck with that. Like, I fuck with someone that's competitive.
Of course
That's
you don't
fine.
have
I'll make
the
do
time.
with it. Like, we can work this out. When everyone signed up for the tournament, no one knew it was going to have a prize pool. No one knew it was going to have $40,000. All it said was Creator Cup. Boston wanted to surprise us.
No, you did not. Get out of here with that. You said that there was like 40k and that you didn't say it was a Creator Cup.
Marvel Rivals Creator Tournament happening next Sunday the 18th. And I get to be team captain. It's hosted by Bosm ZB, and the last time I played in this tournament, I almost went last. Did you guys know there's going to be a $40,000 Marvel Rivals Creator Tournament happening next Sunday the 18th? And I get to be team captain. It's hosted by Bosm ZB, and the last.
Get the fuck out of here with that. Yo, I'm running that clip as well. You cannot tell me that you said that. Get out of here with that. Get out.
So every single person that agreed to play in the
Jesus
tournament
Christ.
knew that it was a
At this point, we can't
creator-focused
react to the
tournament,
most critical
and that there was going
video.
to be over 50%.
At this point, we can't react to the most critical video because she's just pissing me off. What the hell, bro? What is this? At this point, just quit. Just quit streaming. Or whatever. Quit this YouTube nonsense as well. The fuck, bro? What is this?
Players were going to be win tricks.
No.
That's what everyone should have been prepared for. When I call Kingsman a meta slave, I know he plays Magic, and I know Magic isn't meta. The reason why I called him a meta slave was because the first conversation we ever even had was that he wanted the triple support. Then the second day of scrims, his first conversation with me was that he wants us to run triple support.
Where's the proof for that? Yo, there's no accountability for this for shit. Oh my fucking days, bro. We can't be dead ass right now. Like, seriously. Like, what the hell, dude?
And then the conversation came to Peel. He wanted the perfect counter to Hulk, Venom, Spider-Man with Bucky. And he was very adamant about that. He didn't want to even try playing Black Widow or anything else. He just wanted the Bucky. And that's why I called him a meta slave, because we were arguing for multiple maps about the same thing about
calling
meta.
him a
He wants to
meta
play
slave
because
is
he thinks
crazy.
the only way that we can win is meta. So I call him a slave to that meta. And you guys like.
How the fuck does that make sense? You called him a meta slave because he wanted to use Bucky. You let your teammates use Black Widow. What is you talking about? Calling him a meta slave? Why didn't you call her a meta slave when she used Black Widow? Get out of here with this. There's no accountability. Not even a single apology. Let alone that. You wonder why your sponsors dropped you. Seriously, dude. Like, I'm not hating on it. I'm hating on her because of, like, stuff like this. Oh, I genuinely can't. This has to be one of, like, the worst apparent truth behind bullshit, whatever. The worst things I've ever had to react to. Other than that James Charles video that I put in the last video I did, this is just, like, messed up as it is. What the hell is this shit? What is that?
And Kingsman himself said that he would play Mantis. I know he only said that out of spite because we were in an argument and it's just like, here, take it. Like, it was a give me. I don't want him to do something he doesn't want to do. The same reason why I want Zaza to just play Black Widow, because I don't want to force her to do something she doesn't want to do. Kingsman called her a hit scan flex, but the reality is she is.
You called her a
OTP
meta slave.
that
Him a
can
meta
play
slave. What are you
Punisher
talking
and Hala
about?
Phoenix. Another analogy is if someone says, I main Emma Frost, but I can play a Rocket or Luna Snow, that doesn't make them a strategist main. It's the same thing. Just because she can play 3 characters
I'm gonna
out of the
roll
whole
the
pool
hate
doesn't
comments
make
because
her
this
a hit
video
scan
won't be
flex.
no accountability.
She has told Kingsman that she is an OTP. She's not a hit scan flex. Not once did the words hit scan flex ever come
This
out of her
video
mouth.
needs to be demonetized. I agree.
She told Kingsman that she's an OTP. She never promised Hala Phoenix, like none of that. She never promised. She said she could do it. It wasn't promised. And at the end of the day, you can be like, oh, why wouldn't she? Like, she spent an hour not swapping. Why is she not kicked from the tournament? Because that's not against the rule.
To see these rules, goofy rules that she's been talking about. This is a creator event. Bring your energy, bring your skills, but most importantly, bring respect tournaments rules must be followed at all times. Failure to comply may result in warnings or removal from the event. Additional guidelines. Trash talk allowed, but do not make it personal or excessive. You broke that rule a long time ago. Calling him a metaslave is crazy. Personal attacks or harassment, instant removal from the event. You were talking more shit about him. What are you talking about, bro? Like, I'll get the clip up right now. You were talking mad about him, bro.
Why did you compare him to Israel? Okay, great question. I didn't compare him to Israel. My thing is, oh my god, I'm gonna turn off alerts because I can't really talk like this. My thing is, dude, this one was actually just fucking crazy, and it sounds so bad too. When I said support Kingsman like it's supporting Israel, it was like I was saying the thing of like support, not specifically you supporting Kingsman is supporting Israel. It was the statement of support Kingsman or support Zaza. Like it's just I thought saying like supporting this is just like I thought it was ridiculous. That's why I said it. I honestly do regret saying it, but it was just like I don't know. I guess it was just like in bad taste. But at the end of the day, you're like, guys, I am a Lebanese Arab. Like, I have 100% donated more. I even had, what do you call it? Not that this is an excuse, but I'm saying I have definitely donated more than all of you guys combined to Palestinians. I literally have family there. I don't know really what, yeah. Anyways, regardless, I apologize to him actually, but he didn't really like, care, I guess. Why mock college when you're a college student yourself? I didn't, well, I guess I did. But right before I said that, guys, I am a broke college student myself. That's why I said it. Because I thought it was a ridiculous statement to say, yes, like, I need this for college. But what you guys don't know is, guys, we didn't sign on to that with like money in our heads. Basim gave us the thing. He sent us a Discord DM. And it was, I can show you guys, but there was no money involved when we had already signed on. Only after we signed on is when Basim told us, yes, there is money involved. Like he gave out the prize pool. So that's why you have a mix of casual, competitive, and like ultra competitive players. Because Basim didn't even tell us there was money on the line. We all signed up for free. Well, I think the majority. I think some signed up later when like a prize pool was released. And actually, I don't 100% know about this. I heard give us the thing with money. Basim told us content. Content was the focus. So of course, Zaza is just gonna play her main because that's what she's known for. You can't really expect somebody to sign on to a content tourney and play something that they're not like known for playing. She built her career like playing Widow, so she's gonna play Widow. It makes sense. And I'm not here to talk like for Zaza. I'm just saying this is why I didn't necessarily defend him. Also, yeah, well, actually, I already addressed that. Wait, W subs. Thank you, Macy and Fofos and RV Love and Spock. Everyone crying about saying shut the fuck up to someone as if they never told anyone that. I'll address that too. The reason I was so comfortable saying that was because Kingsman and I were friends. He's told me to shut the fuck up as well before too. I think I just did it at a bad time. And also I did it because immediately before I said it, if you watch the clip, Zaza said, you're making me feel like shit. Immediately, I was just like, enough. Like, there's nothing you can do. It's out of our hands. So that's why I said, shut the fuck up. I don't really think that was crazy. He's
Players must use their own accounts and should be playing on their main account. That sort of makes sense. I really don't know. Why the fuck would they make you team captain? I don't know. In general, this shit's just ass at this point. No accountability whatsoever. Disgusting.
You choosing not to swap from one character isn't gonna break any rules. But if you berate someone for an hour, that breaks the rules. It's not allowed. That's why Kingsman was booted out and not Zaza or anyone else.
This year,
I'm looking to my right. I'm reading chat that called him a loser. And then I repeated it. I shouldn't have read out that chat because it was disrespectful. That's very hypocritical of me to say that.
You shouldn't have read that chat because it was disrespectful. Get your dumb ass out of it with that. We cannot be serious right now, bro. Yo, I can't. The more I go into this video, the more this gets worse and worse. What's the chapters for this? Oh, accountability. Oh, let's see if she gets apology out of this one. Moxie / Basum accusation. Bullying a kid. Final thoughts. Entry preach. Get the fuck out of it with that. What is this? Accountability? There better be some accountability in this video. If not, I'm flagging this shit. Like, seriously, dude. I might as well report it for bullying and harassment. Or whatever. What's the point in that?
Kingsman and then say that out loud.
Yo.
But I will double down and say replace the term loser with being disrespectful, with asshole or rude. And that's my point. I don't think Kingsman's a loser. I think he's a good player who just wants to win. I think I said that because Kingsman was being a loser. You just criticized and demoralized my teammate for an hour, repeatedly ignoring our mentions to stop. Like, that's loser behavior. You're being a loser for that. And I'm going to say it again. If you make someone sad for an hour...
Calling him a loser is you being bad. But yet when you call him a slave, it's fine. Explain that logic to me. And take this video down, honestly, dude. The more I react to it, the more pain I'm in listening to her speak. Like, high pitch to make her sound innocent. Get out of there with that, honestly.
Despite people telling you to
no
stop,
one's believing
that's
that.
being a loser. And none of you guys in the chats could even you guys were trying to justify that. There's no justification for being an asshole. That's just what that was. So it wasn't a personal attack on Kingsman. If Kingsman brought it to Bass and be like, yo, this was a personal attack on me, I would have argued. I was like, no, that's not a personal attack. That's just facts. That's what he was. He was being a loser because he wouldn't let the topic drop. As team captain, I do have a responsibility to cater to all the needs of my teammates, which is why I'm taking accountability for the fact that I could have handled it way better. I didn't have to snap at him. I shouldn't have told him to shut up. I shouldn't have told him to shut the F up. I wanted Kingsman to voice his concerns and his wants and things with the team, but
that's the only bit of accountability. There's more than that, mate.
You know what? Like, for this game, let's let Zaza just try Widow, and if it doesn't really work, then we can, and you're really adamant about it, let's just let her, like, we can try Bucky or another character. And I agree, my communication was bad because of that. And then also,
more than bad, it was arse.
Maybe
genuine
a warning would have been better
shit.
and not a full kick. But at the end of the day, that's Bassum's decision, because it's his tourney. He invited Kingsman to play, and he can easily take him out if he wants to. I also want to say, in Bassum's defense, Bassum has a list of so many creators ready to sub in. So saying, oh, it's kind of weird how Moxie was able to sub in within 5 minutes. No, he was just ready. He just has a list. The same way that I got replaced because I couldn't play in the tournament on Sunday within the hour. So don't disrespect Bassum like that. That's crazy. And to address
who the hell's
Bassum?
What?
Thing, I don't really consider you a kid.
Why would I, disrespect Bassum? Who the hell is Bassum? Sounds like a fish. What? Oh my days. No. This video gets worse and worse to the point should I even quit? I might as well quit the video there. What is this?
At 20?
Dog shit.
I did call you a kid when I drafted you and we had a conversation, but that was definitely as a joke because people call me old. And I don't think it was bullying, because to be honest, we were just defending Zaza. You were on her case for an hour. She already said no, and you wouldn't answer, and so we told you to drop it. Like, it was self-inflicted that the conversation kept going, because we didn't want this conversation to keep going. Before I play the clip that Kingsman left out and you hear the voice of reason from Entei, I want to say that no one on my team hates him. I don't hate him. And I've said this multiple times. I think Kingsman is a good player.
That's too bad.
I respect his mentality, and I fuck with him wanting to win. But I was not the reason he got booted. It was his own
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. You're the reason that he got booted, bro. You were shitting on him, being like, yo, I don't. Oh, we were just playing for vibes. You don't need the money. Ha ha ha. You said that, and he retaliated, and now he's been banned because of something you did. Get out of here with this. Like, stop saying that. Oh, I'm not the reason why he got booted. Then, cool. If you weren't the reason, you wouldn't be saying it multiple times. It's common sense on taking accountability, right? Just admit you were wrong. You could have just said to him, oh, Kingsman, I'm sorry. I apologize for what you did, and that's it, right? No, you could have just said that in the video, and then all of us would have forgiven you, or some of us would, or whatever. We'd respect you, right? But no, you decided to go on this like 15-minute and 25-second run about how he's a bad person when you're literally the same person. Get out of here with that. Honestly, dude. What is this crap?
A behavior that other chatters and viewers, and ultimately Basm, did not like. I'm not asking for an apology. I'm hoping that by the end of this video, Kingsman understands the team perspective more, and sees that like I'm taking accountability.
You're
not the
not
perfect
taking
person.
accountability.
I could have navigated
Shit.
it better.
Stop saying that.
Kingsman might
Honestly,
still be in the tournament
dude.
if I said something different, or Kingsman might be in the tournament if he did something different. This isn't black and white. Like, it's not about Marvel Rivals. It's not about Zaza not swapping, and it's not about you trying super hard to win the money. It's about human relationships and just having more respect.
Human relationships and having more respect over money. What is she talking about? This guy wanted to pay for his college tuition. His $3,000 college tuition. And you're saying money isn't always about taking accountability, whatever what she said. Get out of here with that arse logic. Honestly.
Or the person you're demanding
Holy
something
crap.
out of, and going about it a different way. Because it's not effective demanding something out of your teammates that you've just met consistently, even after they've told you no.
Even in these scenarios, I am not.
Okay.
Listen. It's not just Zaza that you're affecting in this. It's also affecting cece and your entire team synergy, because you're complaining about a comp that they clearly don't want to run.
We still synergized.
Fine.
We had a game.
Then you drop it.
Exactly.
Then you drop it.
Exactly. I didn't say anything on the last game. I didn't even say anything.
But
I just left the tournament. I played ranked.
You said enough, bro. Dog, listen, I'm trying to help you. You did say a lot, man. You said a lot. And like I said, I'm gonna be there for you, because you getting kicked out the tournament is stupid. I get it. But you were overstepping. The entire time. So you can't.
This isn't helping whatsoever.
All the overstepping that you have done for the past several days.
Brother, we had one day of scrims after a draft. That was it.
Kingsman,
what
What the hell?
Aside from what rumors may told you, I had known from like because I was in everybody's chat. I'm a viewer. You were crashing out about the team from the moment stuff happened. You were crashing out about stuff from the moment you got drafted. All right?
What?
I'm trying to help you out. You were overstepping. More than you realize, bro.
Okay, man.
And
listen,
she wasn't.
I just wanted a positive tourney experience, and it's clear that that's not allowed with competitive integrity. So
that was the end of the video, and I just want to say this is like, I'm just gonna pause for a minute, catch a break, and tell you my thoughts. That was the most weakest part of having accountability in the world. The fact you have to raise your voice to make yourself sound innocent, when in reality we all know you're not. We've seen the clips of what you said to Kingsman. We all have seen the chat logs. We've seen everything that you've said to him. What are you talking about? Like, oh, he isn't taking accountability for this. Neither are you. What are you talking about? Why are you being a hypocrite? Like, honestly, this is just like my point. Like, no one takes responsibility. Everyone just blames each other, especially her for some reason. I don't know why the actual hell would you even like say that even in the first place? And then like, honestly, this is like the most dumbest thing I've ever heard, bro. Like, what the hell, dude? Like, I see why Kingsman doesn't deserve to get kicked out of a tournament. He doesn't. But at the same time, you should have encouraged him to like make his actions of like to make him feel like to put pressure on him to the point where you thought that, oh, it's just for banter or whatever. Like, get out of here with that. And also, I know what people are gonna say in the comments. What about her apology What about her apology on like Twitter, where she said, "I'm sorry and I take fully responsibility"? That wasn't. She didn't write that. It was AI generated. Someone ran this through a full-on like AI generated app or something, and it got 97% scanned through, and it got 97% of AI writing on it. 97%. For that, I could have written a full-on Declaration of Independence independently without AI. I could write an essay without AI. But if it's like for homework and that, I get it, you know? But for an apology video, it's whackish. It's whack as, bro. No one's believing you, dude. As much as I don't want to say this, there's poor accountability done. And you've said worse stuff to him as well. Let's not forget about it. The chat logs. What you said in the tournament. At this point, there is no part in this whatsoever, dude. Like, seriously, zero accountability for that. Zero accountability. And now we have to, like, run it up with this, oh, she's just having fun and banter. This having fun mindset. I'm sorry. In a tournament where you have fun, it's like if me and my mate was playing Fortnite. If we were playing for Fortnite series tournament, right? We win like 10,000. We lose like £10,000 in like a finals. He'd be pissed if I lost that money, bro. So I don't blame him for being pissed because of y'all, because y'all are dog. You're calling him an NPC slave because he wanted to use a weak thing, a weak ass character. But yet when your teammate uses Black Widow or some shit to get 0 snipes, tell me what, that's fine. Can someone make this sense to me? That what type of audacity that this person has. 0 accountability for her actions, honestly. And let's not get over the fact that in that video alone, like all this like 15 minutes and 25 seconds in, there was not an apology, there was none of this, there was none of that. 0 accountability. Like, honestly, I'll run this through the comments right now. Hang on. I'll run this shit through the comments. Ready? They really hate to look. I did tell him to shut the fuck up. So you did not tell him to shut the fuck up. Make up your mind. Thank you. cece gotta be some sad shit when you're clickbaiting your own controversial incident in which you and your group are the bad people, or because you lack self-awareness and accountability. Facts. Delete this video, this is embarrassing. I agree, this is really embarrassing. No accountability in that video whatsoever. Still don't see how he was disrespectful, but alright. After this argument you've just received, you're not gonna defend yourself. Him being disrespectful wasn't in par with them saying STFU to them, just more settled, less straightforward. Him being demanding and pushy is another form of being disrespectful, just not as bad as saying insults to someone. He was asked to tone things down. cece and the team asked him to chill out multiple times, but he didn't listen. This didn't answer the fact that why wasn't cece or Lucy kicked? Since them was saying shut the fuck up and rude things to a team member is more rude in comparison to Kingsman being more pushy. In this situation was turned around and Kingsman was the one telling a member to shut the fuck up over and over to a person that was being pushy. I think the person that should be kicked is the one that was being rude, or best both of them. We can agree to disagree because I was oh my god. We can agree to disagree because I was the one hearing his demands. From the moment he was drafted, I handled it poorly because I was under a lot of stress and I take accountability. You weren't under a lot of stress, literally. You were arguing for like 12 seconds, bro. You were calling him an NPC slave. How does that generate from stress, honestly, dude? Seriously, what the hell? Not sure what else anyone wants me to do anymore. First things first, you drafted him. You picked one of the best players in the game and did not give him the choice of matter. Every time he wanted to talk about team comparison, you shut him down and accused him for ruining the vibes. And while yes, I understand he raised his voice, that was after getting stomped repeatedly by other teams running the comps he wanted to run. You forced him to sit back and watch his future of losing out on a big cash prize. That's true. You made the best player of the game sat out of winning that cash prize and not being able to pay his tuition. No wonder your sponsor dropped you. No wonder all your sponsors dropped you. No wonder you got banned off Twitch. No wonder all of this happened for the exact same reason why you won't even take no accountability whatsoever. It's insane. And when he raised his voice saying, see, that's what's going to happen. Well, I'm not going to repeat what you said so the comment doesn't get deleted. But he sat there in silence and listened to your verbal assault, sad. It's pretty obvious you come from a well-off family, enough to think 3K is just pocket change. Her family must be loaded. Holy shit, dude. Mum and Dad, if you're watching this, Mum and Dad of cece, if you're watching this, take your daughter off the screen, delete her YouTube channel, ground her if must. Please! No one wants to see that, dude. I don't want to, see her anywhere again, bro. She deserves to lose everything, dude. I don't care. But that can go a long way for a lot of people. That's also true. Not many people are born in rich families, and not many people are financially stable to get that. So 3K can make a lot of difference to them. Not only did you deny that chance by essentially saying that you weren't going to try/pay meta like everyone else, you were telling him to suck it up and be a background piece for your clips. When that didn't work out, you got him kicked and voided his chance at the prize entirely. I understand that this won't change how you think or see yourself here, but I want to know the things you do can affect other people. Other humans aren't just toys to play around with and throw out when you're done. It must be nice to be financially well off. Well, Jesus Christ. Oh, piss up. Oh, for God's sake, hang on. Well. Yeah, I lost that for a second. Fuck knows where it's gone. This is just insane, dude. Honestly. all of these comments do not like you anyway, bro. Like, delete everything you have. Like, my final thoughts is... It's not final thoughts, I just want to say this. Delete everything you have. Your YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, Twitch, because your career is cooked, deep fried. Get that job application, sign that out, and work at McDonald's, flipping Big Macs and shit. Your career is cooked. I'm sorry. Whatsoever, your career is genuinely cooked. There's nothing that can fix that. But yeah, like, I'm gonna end the video there before I crash out fully on this person. And yeah, like, thank you so much for watching this video. If you did, smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, and I will see you on the next video. Until next time, guys, peace out.
It's not anything special around the way. I've been in the middle of my head.